welcome to our weekly VODCAST. I hope that you guys are staying warm and enjoying these snow days. You know, the VODCAST is coming to you a few days early this week, only because of the snow days, and also because we only have a 2-day week here coming up because of the Thanksgiving holiday. So, I have a couple of quick announcements, and then I'll get you off to the strategy session for the week, where, yes, scholars, the double house point week will continue one more week. So, you're going to get all those points, as many as you possibly can. So first of all, I wanted to talk to you guys about student-led conferences. So those of you who had a conference scheduled for Thursday night who missed out on that time slot, I believe there are 7 of you total, and then we'll have all 25 Room 21 Rockstar families in. Just wanted to say that I have moved all of those conference times to Monday night, Monday, November 19th. Now, with the same time. I totally understand if those times do not work, guys. Obviously, this is a short notice, but I just moved those. I'm committed to staying until that time on Monday evening. Now, if you would like another empty time on Monday night, you can check out the Sign Up Genius, or if Monday just does not work, then please send me a couple of times, guys, after the Thanksgiving break for dates then, and I will do everything on my end to make sure that we can make that happen because I really want to get all of those student-led conferences in. I wanted to thank all of you who have already come to your student-led conference because they have been absolutely phenomenal. I've had so much fun. I've just been so incredibly proud and inspired by the scholars, guys. You have some amazing, amazing kids, and it is such an honor to teach them, and that was just proof the last couple of nights at student-led conferences. Now, those of you who did not yet receive report cards because your conference was canceled, those will be going home on Monday regardless of whether you can make it on Monday night or not for the conference. I want to make sure that you can get those for the quarter 1 report cards, and then you can let me know if you have any questions as well. So, student-led conferences coming up this Monday night, guys. And then on Tuesday, we have our incredible Friendsgiving because the 5th grade team is having a Friendsgiving feast. So I'll provide the turkey, the plates, the plastic utensils, all that good stuff. I'm just asking if you guys could donate a couple of sides, and I just ask that those are peanut-free. Okay, so we're going to have that about 11:15 on Tuesday, our Friendsgiving. It's going to be epic. And then afterward, guys, because our theme this year all involves The Incredibles, we are watching the first Incredibles movie, which is rated PG. And I just need you to sign and return this permission form for your scholar to watch that by Tuesday. This came home this week, actually. I'll send home new ones on Monday if you did not get that, if you lost it, if you need a new one. So that's coming up on Tuesday, guys. It's going to be epic. So this is only a 2-day week, Monday and Tuesday, and then I hope that you guys have an absolutely spectacular Thanksgiving break, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You guys deserve nothing but the best because you are some amazingly incredible families. And, you know, I say it all the time, but it's so incredibly true. You are the best families in Stafford County, Virginia. And there's no mistake about that. One other announcement, guys, I wanted to get to. You know, the North Stafford trip to all their CTE classes that was obviously canceled on Thursday because of the snow day. We're working to get that rescheduled. We'll get some information out to you very soon about that trip being rescheduled as well. And one other note, our science tests, our earth test, rock and mineral test that I told the scholars would be on Monday is now going to be on Tuesday morning. We'll have one more day of review on Monday. And if you guys watch the strategy session, you'll see a bunch of different things that you can do this weekend while you're home to prepare for that test. So at this time, I'm going to get you guys off to the strategy session, and I'll see you on the other end. Hey, Room 21 Rockstar Scholars, and welcome to our weekly strategy session. I have a ton of different ways for you to earn house points, and you guys know what? Since we missed 2 days of school here this week, and we only have a 2-day week coming up, yes, everything in this podcast is still carrying over from last week, worth double house points. So you're going to want to earn as many house points as possible. Let me take you there, show you what we got. So I do have our newsletter up. I was going to print that and put that in your Friday folders this week, guys. But because we are not in school today, Friday, I'm just going to pull it up here. These are the challenges on the back of the newsletter that you can go ahead and complete. This is available here on our class website, sites.google.com/staffordschools.net/room21rockstars. That's available there under the newsletter tab. And then if you go to the VODCAST section and hit the weekly strategies button, you are going to find our brand new weekly VODCAST house point review for the week, either right here, or you can click this and go on over to the Google Doc. It is printed and ready to go on the chalk tray, guys, and you're going to see a bunch of review dealing with the decimal and fraction equivalencies. I added the percent column right here. I also have still some comparing and ordering of fractions and decimals. You'll notice that this time, guys, that they include mixed numbers. But since those are all 2, since the whole number is 2, you're really still focused on everything after the decimal point with the tenths, the hundredths, and the thousandths place. So that's available there. And then finally, finding the sum of 3 1/5 plus 2 1/2. Don't forget, guys, you got to make that 4 square and complete the 4 boxes of that 4 square like we practiced in class this past week to get all of the points. If you want to give yourself the challenge to simplify that final fraction, you can, but that's something we're going to be working on in class after Thanksgiving break. One more week with these same words, guys. I have a new challenge here, including the vocabulary review. But remember, we're still working on the same words, and those words are all available right here. So that's there for you guys. And then finally, I put a Thanksgiving math puzzle on here. This is similar to the puzzles that I copy and put on the chalk tray in front of the classroom, guys. But this one deals with some wishbones and some turkeys. So I thought you might have some fun with that. That's all available for you guys there, ready to rock and roll. And now some of these sites right here, the IXL sites, might make a little more sense this week, guys, because we finally got into the adding and subtracting of fractions with mixed numbers with unlike denominators, and we also were talking about that least common denominator and the least common multiple as we are going about that task. So those are all available here. Don't forget, each of these problems, as long as you show your work, is worth 5 house points. Yes, 5 house points because of the fact that it takes a little bit longer to solve each of these problems. So that's available for you guys there as well. I kept the same math challenge up this week since we only had 2 days in class, Tuesday and Wednesday before all of our snow. And then finally, the reading and writing challenge of the week, guys. I thought this was kind of fun for Thanksgiving break and in light of the snow days that we experience. You can write a story, a poem, a song for this picture. Bring your writing into class for 20 house points. Yes, that is a snowman. That is actually a sandman, which is pretty awesome and epic. So let me see where your imagination goes with that. Now, I know that you guys probably did not take home your science materials to study because you probably were like, oh my goodness, we still have a couple of days in the week. So our science test is coming up on Tuesday now. We're not going to take it on Monday. So yes, Tuesday, we'll have a day to review in class. Now, if you would like to start reviewing at home, scholars, there are a couple of ways that you can go about that and make that happen. As I said last week, if you click this picture, watch what happens. It's going to take you right over to YouTube, right over to the review video, okay, that I created a couple of years ago. That is an amazing resource to use to study. So that is available there. Also, these 2 videos remain also an amazing way to study as well, guys. So what I would basically do this week or this weekend if you want to study, and I'll give some house points to this. If you take a sheet of paper and remember the lip symbol, that means the language of the discipline. This is going to be hideous on here. Okay, here are my lips. That's the language of the discipline. Write down, brainstorm everything that you can remember from this unit, starting with the day that we had the orange and going until now. So write down everything that you can remember from the Earth layers unit. That's a great way to study, guys, creating that language of the discipline. I will give you 50 house points for that page, and because it's a double week, you'll actually earn 100. So those are all the strategies, those are all the tasks that I have provided for you this weekend, guys, and this week coming up. Don't forget, it is still a double house point week, and yes, the secret hashtag of the week is hashtag One Incredible Friendsgiving. Hashtag One Incredible Friendsgiving. Bring that in. It's typically worth 10 house points, but because it is a double house point week, yes, it will be worth 20 house points. So at this time, guys, I'm going to send you back over to Mr. Reichert in person. I hope that those strategies were effective. I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I hope you're able to stay warm, and I hope that you have an amazing Thanksgiving/fall break here coming up. You guys deserve nothing less than the best, and I know that I am so incredibly grateful for your amazing support, Room 21 Rockstar families. For you, Room 21 Rockstars, you are incredible. We're having a fantastic year, and I count my blessings every day because it is just so awesome to come to school every day with the 24 of the Room 21 Rockstar Scholars. So, without any further ado, you guys are the very best families in Stafford County, and I will see you after Thanksgiving.